everybody, it's Kat and Sid. So today we're here in LA. We're on our graduation trip after graduating from NYU. And in a few days, we're actually going to be moving to China. And Sid has been here in the US for 7 years studying abroad. And I've been living here my whole life. So a lot of people might think it's a little weird for us to move to China after being here for so long. So today what we're going to do is talk about how we got to this point of us moving to China. Let's get started. You got to the US, you're studying abroad. How did that compare with your image from before?
Yeah, the image I had about US was the East Coast. You know, the New York, Manhattan life. But I came to LA.
Yeah.
The first impression was like a big countryside. At that time, I was still like 16, 17. So I was like so young. So, I mean, everyone was saying this is the best country. I shouldn't have a doubt about that.
Sure.
It's like, oh, yeah, you know, just like, yeah, best country has this, you know, the flat building.
Flat buildings! And this is the first time I've come to LA, and it's so different. It's a different feeling, and I feel slightly uncomfortable because I'm very East Coast, I think. The weather's great though.
There's so many people think most Chinese students here are like Furadai, especially for high school students. I actually know a lot of Furadai, but I can say most people are just normal. They have the image of like Furadai, so they think, oh, we just came here to like just
to play around.
Yeah, not like study hard.
Yeah.
But actually, like I know so many people are studying very hard.
Yeah.
So many people are studying even harder than the students in China.
I feel like a lot of Chinese international students do study really hard.
There's
It's like a huge thing to come here.
Yeah,
it makes
there's
sense they would study really hard.
I got here, it's like everything was new to me.
Right.
So I felt really excited.
Yeah.
Now after I adapted to life here, I feel like it's not perfect here.
Yeah.
It's really boring here.
I mean, it's just like normal life, you know?
Right, it's normal. It's like it's just different from China. Different place has different like a lifestyle.
Everywhere has just normal people living their ordinary life in all these places. So it's like when you get there, you know, it seems different and exciting. Like when we both moved to New York. For me personally, it was like the idea of going to school in New York. It's like, wow, it's so exciting. Like New York is like this amazing city. And then after 4 years of living there, now I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so tired of it. I mean, you're pretty lucky that you got the chance to come here for like such a long time and you've seen a lot. You can kind of tell like the US isn't perfect and China isn't perfect either. You're lucky that you got the chance to have such a broad perspective on it.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I think maybe it's not fair for me to say people who think US is better are stupid because they didn't get a chance to see. But the purpose of us doing the videos is trying to let people know you don't need to think US is better than China. I feel really lucky I had this experience. It gave me the chance to think China from different perspective.
But for me, I'm like totally doing the opposite. Like I'm totally leaving my family for a long time, seems like this for me is my chance to like broaden my horizons and experience something new. I had a great experience when I went there over the summers. Part of what made it so great for me is like we went to your village, which was like so amazing to me because it's so different from anything I've ever seen or experienced. I was like, wow, this is like incredibly different. But that was what made it so cool, and that's what made me so excited about going there and like being there. The US has a lot of great things about it, and I love this country. Like I grew up here, it's like my home, but it's not perfect, you know, and I'm really excited to go to China even though it's definitely not perfect. It has it's a developing country, like what do you expect, you know? It's definitely there's plenty of air pollution, you can't drink the tap water, all that kind of thing. But I feel like China is a really exciting place, and like I don't know what my life is going to be like. I'm pretty optimistic about it, but I feel like this is an opportunity that I think is really important for me to take. No matter the good and the bad, I feel like it's worth it to go try it. For both of us, we both feel like traveling is really important.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you go to the touristy spot to take pictures.
You should try and go like experience the most local kind of situation that you can. I think Americans, a lot of us have ideas about what Chinese people are like or Asians, what are they like? But I was just like, it's pretty amazing to me, like China is humongous, it's huge, and there is a lot of diversity, and I feel like it's not really represented so well in the US. Wow, like we're kind of missing out. There's a huge amount of culture that, you know, you won't really get if you just kind of stick with like, oh, they're all the same. And so if you're like characterizing like 外国, like everywhere outside of China, if you describe them as, or you think of them as being all the same, it's like, wow, you're kind of missing out. You're missing out on a huge amount of diversity, and it's like missing out on understanding those people. You know? So our next stop is Shanghai. We're really excited to merge into the local life in Shanghai. We're going to share with you guys the good things that happened to us and also maybe some of the bad things. And we really think this is a really important like stage of life. So we're going to be moving to Shanghai in a few days. So we got to pack up all our stuff. And we've been looking into apartments online, and seems like the Pudong Hsinchu area is pretty good. But still, we're gonna go and meet with an agent probably to see it in person. And I really hope that everybody can get a chance to, you know, get out of their comfort zone and learn about some new things. Can either study abroad like Sid, or like me, you can just go travel. And since we're moving to Shanghai, now we have become the 八只小猪的达人. So if you guys ever come to Shanghai to hang out, perhaps we can act as your local guide. 八只小猪是一家领先的当地人分享式旅行平台。每一位当地达人都拥有自己独特的技能，无论是跟着日本农民一起在田野工作，亦或是与柏林马拉松发烧友一起奔跑。八只小猪，全球130多个国家，800多个城市的上万当地人都可以给旅行者带来独一无二的生活体验。Thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, comment, please share this video. It's very helpful for us. And see you next time in China. Bye bye. 再见。
Thank you.